What do you mean ineligible? He shouldn't be ineligible. He's boxed here. He's looking to find Luca, and he has found Luca, and Luca's nodded in. I'd like a sub like Raphina. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as you find us on the precipice of taking on Barcelona in the evolution of Everton. And we're doing that at the Camp Nou as well, or Nou Camp. I always say Nou Camp, but it says Camp Nou, so I'm not really sure which, but nonetheless. Anyway, I digress. Last time you were with us, we'd just beaten Monaco in the Champions League after drawing 3-3 with Bristol, disappointingly at home. From there, though, we travelled down to the Amex. Managed to get ourselves a little 1-0 to the Everton. Got that one done, nice and bonny. Calvert-Lewin had an absolute shocker, by the way. Pickford had him in his pocket, no problem whatsoever, and we scored a lovely little goal. Gives us the 1-0 lead, and we'll absolutely take that 3 points. We then travelled to Stamford Bridge in the Carling Cup, or Carabao Cup, sorry. That's, again, my age. I rotated fully, literally everybody. And unfortunately, we held it for a little while, but then, second half, absolutely not. It was all Chelsea and we couldn't get into the game. So we bow out at the 4th round. Disappointing, but if I could sacrifice one of those cups right now for where we are, it would probably be that one. We've already won it. Maybe we try and kick on and win something else. Then we went home, Bromley Moor Dock, took on Leeds. One winner and one winner only. We absolutely battered them. Luca could have had about 5. Unfortunately, he only got a brace, but we'll take it. It's 4-0. Happy with that. And with all that being said, we are currently second in the Premier League. Only 10 games gone. Okay, so let's all just hold our horses, mainly me. But we're doing really, really well. And disappointingly, right, you turn that Bristol City game into a win and we're 1 point off top. So, I wasn't too wrong to throw my toys out. Gibbs White got 3 assists in that Leeds game, by the way. I opted to try and play a slightly different 3 because Gibbs White isn't as good as Garner in that advanced playmaking role, and then we've got Kone who can come in and play that defensive midfielder job really, really well. So I thought I'm going to give Gibbs White a rest. We took a knock, we took Garner off, put Gibbs White on, and he absolutely tore it up. So that's why he's now top of the assist charts in the Prem. So he's doing really well too, really good. But, of course, you are here purely and simply to see us take on Barcelona, which I totally get. Why wouldn't you be? Because this is an absolutely massive game in our history. We're currently 8th. A win here would be unthinkable, to be perfectly honest. A win would be unthinkable, but nonetheless, it would kick us on lovely. But I'd take a draw. If you were to offer me a draw right now, I would absolutely bite your hand off, as we're currently going blow for blow with our Merseyside brethren sat there in 7th. So a draw would be lovely, but, I can't guarantee that either. As you just saw, Jake O'Brien's on his way back to fitness, which is lovely. We'll get him back in the coming weeks. I don't see him featuring today. He might make his way onto the bench, but I'm not 100% sure on that either. But let's make the changes to the starting shape that we saw against Leeds. That's what I was talking about, by the way. We had Kone in there, and then we had Garner a little bit further forwards. But let's do that. Let's change the shape now. We'll get Weeksy in. He's obviously there because he's one of the babies and he's homegrown, which we really, really need. Kone is not, though, so he's going to drop out, and we've got those 9 on the bench. Let me just quickly go and grab the other 2 boys from the overview. Where are you? No, it wasn't you. It was you 2, wasn't it? You moved to the senior squad. Move to the senior squad. I purposely didn't play him, by the way, in the under-18s this time, so they could be on the bench for me tonight in what do you mean ineligible? He shouldn't be ineligible. I left him out. Don't tell. You're going to let me... Oh, what a disgrace. It's a total disgrace. Wait till I get the under-18s manager. Right. Okay, well, we're going to have to go with a shorter bench than I would like. I mean, if we're honest, they wouldn't feature, would they? But nonetheless, Jamal thinks I've got it right by starting Branthwaite. Jamal also needs to remember I don't really have too much of a choice. If you carry your last performance against Leeds into this game against Barcelona, you'll do tremendously well. Kyle's not wrong, is he? Kyle's not wrong. If we could play like that against Barcelona, it would be tremendous. Max, what's the mood in the dressing room? We're happy, we're confident, we're ready to go. Pickford is a good team, nothing without a good goalkeeper, is it? Facts. He's going to have to perform because Tarks is injured, so we need him to do what he does. I certainly trust him in his versatile Champions League music. The lads are walking out. We're taking on Barcelona, an absolute monster of a team, by the way. Look at that. There's the Camp Nou, the Nou Camp, whichever one you want to say. And we are walking out looking to go blow for blow with probably the second best team in the world. So let's see how this goes. Again, I'd snatch your hand off for a draw. Predictions in the comments. Before the game, predictions in the comments. I just hope we don't get a tatering, if I'm honest. If we can keep this respectful, I'd be delighted. We're there in our grey kit, taking on Barcelona in their familiar colours. Let's see what we can do. We've got a kick-off highlight, which is unusual. Kuna's running at his full-back early. He's boxed her. He's looking to find Luca, and he has found Luca, and Luca's nodded in. 16 seconds on the clock. That's unbelievable, by the way. The Everton supporting the Camp Nou are going absolutely bonkers. I'm terrified we've scored early. Let's calm down. Look at that. He just pins his fullback, and Doggy doesn't even have to come with him. Luca rises above his centre half, and it goes through to Stegen. Lovely. What a great start. Well, none of you had that in the comments, did you? No chance. No chance. Free kick. Rodriguez with his right foot looking to bend one in. And he does so. He's looking to find Luca, and he hasn't. We've hit the bar. Crumbs, this is all Everton in the first 3 minutes. We could have been 2 up before 4 minutes had been played. Our XG doesn't even suggest it was that good of a chance, which is terrifying, because I thought it was a delightful chance. Barcelona are now on the ball. This is probably what I was expecting, right, for them to start to try and dominate play. But here we are, 1-0 up as it stands. Lamal slips Olmo through. What a lovely save from Pickford. That's a great save to push it round the post. Lamal's going to box it. In swinging, does so. Popped away just about. Pickford comes and claims, go down, waste time. Is that too early? Maybe. Okay, we're 50-50 for possession, which is tremendous, to be fair. They're doing really well, the lads. 20 minutes gone. Unbelievable. Balde, as opposed to Balde. Balde, De Jong, Lamal, Lewandowski nets. He's offside. I'm clutching. I don't think he was. It looked like we were all in a nice pretty row. Pickford's going bonkers. I don't think so. No, it's not. It's been awarded. They looked in a nice bonny row, didn't they? Lamal, though, does really well here. De Jong, gap. Look at that. It's lovely. And then, unfortunately, Lewandowski just pulls onto our fullback, and Dorgu's no match for Lewandowski in the air, and it's 1-1 at the Nou Camp. Half an hour gone. Again, relatively even when it comes to possession numbers. Relatively even when it comes to chances too, and our XG is aligned. Again, you'd take that. You really would. As half-time is fast approaching, can we get in at 1-1? It looks like we can. They are going to do. They run down the tunnel into the dressing room, get some refreshments. You're working hard. Yeah, absolutely. Make sure you do it. Yeah, I think we've been very unlucky. You're doing well. Pump fists. I've got faith in you. Come on, attackers. Go and do the business for me. Almost been dragged. I would not have taken him off, that's for sure. Although Kuna now is on the verge of needing a bit of a break as we approach the hour mark. I will probably make a couple of changes shortly, probably up at the top end so that we can keep the engine and the threat going. Everybody needs a change up at the top end though, don't they? Let's see what we can do. Let's whip it over to the tactics screen. Kai George is going to come in. In you go. You're going to go up top for me. You're going to go up top. Roy's going to come in. You're going to go on for Rodriguez, who's taken a knot. And we're going to put Lodi up there. So we've got a nice Brazilian contingent up there to go and do some business for us. He's got the flair. He's got the ability to go and play in that area of the pitch. So I'm not concerned about him being there. I think he can do a job. He's got pace. He can box it. Yeah, I'm all right with doing that. Confirm those 3 changes. We've fully changed the top end of the pitch now to go and test Barcelona as Barcelona send on Raphina. Good grief. I don't have a sub like Raphina. I'd like a sub like Raphina. Pedri's now come on for Lamine Yamal as well. Barcelona have made wholesale changes, and it's Raphina with a free kick. He's gone for goal, but he's rippled the top of the goal. Thankfully, nowhere near for Pickford to make any kind of effort to try and stop it. Still 1-1. 85 minutes on the clock. We've done really well here. 45% possession. You'd take that against Barcelona and Camp Nou. 5 minutes of the time added on. Can this tick away? It looks like it has done. The football manager gods have shone kindly on me. They heard me say a draw and they've gifted me with a draw, and I'm delighted for the lads. Pickford gets man of the match, understandably so. We could have taken that early doors. Very, very satisfying result, lads, and it is. Right, Everton fans, you know full well, if you'd have been offered a draw at Barcelona in the Champions League, you'd have taken that, and here we are, sat in 10th. Liverpool clearly got their win. Who did they take on? They took on Feyenoord, who we've also beaten, so you'd probably expect Liverpool to do that. But that kicks them forwards a little. But we are absolutely in the conversation with teams such as Barcelona, Leipzig, Lazio, Napoli. Really, really pleased with that. Really pleased with that. Great result. Great result. Okay. Right, that gets us the best part of £800,000. So that's tremendous for the coffers again. Really helping our money is the Champions League. Let's talk about when we're going to come back. I think we need to kick on a little bit, is my view. I think we need to kick on because I don't want to do every single Champions League game. I'd like to get us towards the business end. Look at that. That's a prime double header right there, isn't it, if I've ever seen one. I'm not going to make you wait that long, though. That would be a little bit harsh. What we'll probably do is we'll come back for a little bit of a double header. We'll play Copenhagen and Newcastle as a double header. We'll come back in December. You can see where we are. That will allow me to get through November, play a couple of games into December. We'll do a double header, and we'll see exactly where we sit in terms of the Champions League and the Premier League as we approach the busy fixture congestion that is the festive period. I hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care.